This has been about a 6, maybe 8 week process to get everything here. And this weather sucks. I just want to go fish. I almost went out and floated around in a pond, but this rain is torrential downpour and it has not stopped. And I just didn't have it in me to sit in it all day while it dumped on me. Welcome back to Pursuit Fishing. As you saw, the weather outside is horrendous. Instead of fishing, I'm going to finish the unboxing for the bait finesse setup that I'm putting together. I have the Tsurinoya XF 50 baitcast reel, finesse baitcast reel, and it's been sitting in my man room for a few weeks because I wanted to open it on this channel and put it on the rods that I have. The 2 rods are here. The update, the Kuying Teton that was broken, the seller was fantastic. He responded to me within about 15-20 minutes, and I have another rod. It's here and it's in good shape, so really happy about that. The shipping was pretty quick too. It was only a couple of weeks from China, so good stuff. Okay, so these are going to be all initial impressions from the packaging and the finish and how everything feels. I can't review it because I haven't used it. I'm going to spool it up with 6-pound test, and the next time it's not doing this, oh my god. It's dumping rain at a 45-degree angle right now. I just looked out the window. What a joy. Here's the packaging. Honestly, the packaging is not very good. It's very, very thin. You can see it flexing. Thin cardboard. A little bit of bubble wrap. Throwing things. The reel's in some plastic. Comes with a nice little case. Well, it's a case. It's okay. All right. Pretty excited. This has been about a 6, maybe 8 week process to get everything here. Well, here, check it out. Black and red. Cha-ching. The handles are aluminum. I was a little hesitant about that. Again, there's a few things I'm hesitant on, but the price, right? Like, the price is like 50 to 60 bucks. So I figured I'd give it a try. So it's not terribly smooth. Not terribly smooth? That's weird. It's not positively smooth. It's not that smooth. It's not rough, but it just doesn't have that feel of like when you pick up a really high-end reel. But that's kind of to be expected for 60 bucks. The finish is okay. It kind of has that almost like that Hot Wheels type look to it. When you look at a Hot Wheel, that paint that's on a toy, honestly. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, that's just the look. So, well, yeah, that's it. That's the reel. Well, let's put it on a rod. Before I put it on the rods, let's take a look at the rods. So, this one is the Proflex 2. It's a 6'3", medium light, extra fast 2-piece. Real happy with it. I don't generally like 2-piece rods, but thought it'd be cool to have one. It wasn't very expensive. Again, I think it was like 50 bucks. Maybe it was a little more. Maybe it was 70. But it is fast. Like the tip is so soft, but it gets to the backbone real quick. Like it is an extra fast tip, no doubt. I can barely flex the backbone. There we go. Like I have to pull that tip to flex the backbone. This should be a blast to fight smallmouth on. Those river smallmouth should be an absolute blast. So there's rod 1. And rod 2 is the Kuying Teton that I showed before. I think this handle is fantastic. The grips, they're gorgeous. I love the like 3-tone striped cork. Very comfortable little hook grip here. And again, right, that gorgeous red into this kind of rough black. This rod looks awesome. 6.6, ultralight, fast. And I think this one has a little more backbone than the Proflex, but the tip is a little slower, right? So this is a fast, the other one was an extra fast. So this tip's a little slower getting to the backbone. I'm more excited to fish this rod with the setup, so let's stick the reel on here. Okay. Oh, this. All right. I've never handled any ultralight setup that wasn't a spinning setup. This feels funny, like real funny, right? If you're like me, you're used to grabbing a bait cast setup, and it's probably a medium heavy, maybe a medium or a heavy rod, right? It's meaty and chunky, and this feels light, right? It's crazy. I can't wait to fish for some smallmouth with this. Colors all line up and match fantastic. The black and red, the red on the rod, the grips. I'm real happy with the looks, and I've said it before, look good and you'll catch more fish. It's just the way it goes. I did notice something though. I don't know if I'm happy about this, and I don't know if it is the reel or the rod, but there's a fair amount of flex, like where the reel mates to the rod, I get a lot of flex here. No, I shouldn't say a lot. I get some flex there. So pretty normal bait cast stuff on this. You got your brakes on the side, spool tension knob, 6.6 to 1 gear ratio. I will say this reel again, it doesn't feel cheap and it doesn't look cheap, but it does kind of feel like handling a Hot Wheels car. So, and that little bit of flex against the rod on the rod seats does bug me a bit. It's kind of, yeah, I don't know. It just feels, it doesn't feel like my Daiwa, right? But it's not. It didn't cost that much. So maybe that won't come into play at all when catching, the smaller smallmouth on the river. We will see. I'm gonna mate this up to the other rod and see if it flexes on there. All right, so this is also a Tsurinoya, the Proflex 2 Tsurinoya, however you say that. Gorgeous, gorgeous rod. You got the carbon fiber on the twist knob. It feels good, it looks good. It's kind of gold. All right. Wow. The grip on this feels amazing. That feels better than the Kuying. Just preference, feels better. Let's see if it flexes. It does still flex, much more than any other bait cast setup I have. So maybe it's the ultralight rods. Maybe it's the tolerances on the reel seats. I don't know. Again, that may not be an issue when it comes to fishing it. So here it is. This is it. I'm gonna spool this up, and the next time, well, I shouldn't say the next time I fish, but as soon as I can get out and the river's low enough, the river's actually pushing flood stage right now. So it's got a ways to come down, but as soon as I can get out, we're gonna fish this. We're gonna do some ultralight bait finesse fishing, throw the Ned rig, throw little, 1/8 ounce jerk baits, and hook up some smallies. I want to throw the slim swims from Z-Man 2, little swim baits on the Ned rig head. Should be a good time. So, Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you want to come and see how this whole bait finesse thing plays out, and have a great day.